Hello, welcome once again to another edition and another year of Harding basketball. I'm Jeff Ruth, along with boys basketball coach Jamie Pearson. We're also going to be talking girls basketball in just a moment. But Jamie, we're starting, but you haven't officially started, but you've got a few scrimmages in.
Yeah, practice has been going on for about a month. We've got 4 scrimmages in. It's, it seems like basketball's never going to get here, and then fall's there, and then before you know it, the season starts. So got a lot of practices in, got some scrimmages in, and we're starting to build it, as they say, and we'll have to be ready for our first game that's right around the corner.
As I say, I'm sure you're anxious to actually play one for keeps.
Well, I know the kids are a lot more anxious than me because coaches like practice more than games, but we'll both probably be happy when the games are here.
All right, very good. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about the Harding basketball program. We'll take a look at one of their scrimmages. We have one of the players to talk to. We'll do that right after these words.
Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen is a unique dining experience with made-from-scratch ingredients and meticulous preparation of each and every plate. At Bucci's, you will not find a canned sauce in our kitchen. Every sauce from marinara and Alfredo to our scampi and marsala is prepared from scratch every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh-made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events.
Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, the Dock, and the Courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program, Jamie Pearson starting his 3rd year as head coach at Harding. Does it get any easier?
Every year is a new challenge. It presents new challenges just depending on the kids you have, and just a lot of things going on in today's day and age. So I'm happy to be back at the place I graduated from, and like any other place, we have challenges, and then in other situations, we're in pretty good shape. So the kids are good. The kids work hard. They put a lot of time into it. So no complaints here.
Got a lot of kids out this year?
Yeah, we do. We have a large freshman class of around 15 kids, and then our varsity and JV has somewhere around 20 combined. So I know different programs and different gendered sports are seeing dips, but for us this year, we're really happy with our number of kids, especially with our younger players.
Who do you have helping you out this year as far as a coaching standpoint?
Yeah, some of the same from last year. Don Worstel, who was my predecessor, was the varsity coach here. Don's a wealth of knowledge. So happy to have him around. We have Scott Murphy, who's a Marion County guy, a Ridgedale graduate. He teaches in the building. It's always great to have 2 guys that teach on your staff. And then we have Curtis Manley, who's another Harding guy, who'll be helping out with the JV program. And then Tyrell Grant will be our freshman coach. He's a Lima native. So a really good staff, a lot of guys that are familiar with the community through various basketball opportunities. And so they're going to help me and help the kids hopefully put it together and have a good season.
All right. When does this season officially start?
Saturday. I believe that's December 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. We go to Mansfield-Madison, Division I school. They play in a really good league just up north. And so they got us by 1 last year at our place. They lost some players, we lost some players, and obviously we've looked at them a little bit, as I'm sure they've looked at us. And first game, anything can happen. So we're just gonna try to be ready. And like I tell my guys, I just want to try to play harder than them. And if we can do that, I think we got a chance to come away with a victory.
When's your first home game?
First home game is a week from is Thursday. That following Thursday, I don't remember the date of it, but we got our first league game. We're home versus Shelby, who's probably the favorite to win the league.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, it starts fast. So I guess you got to play them at some point. So why not play them early?
All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights. I know we have one scrimmage we're going to take a look at.
Yeah, this is at Grove City High School in South Columbus. It's it's us versus Grove City, the Greyhounds, and you see Alex Stokes there kind of reversing the ball, and then you see Logan Thrapp with a nice feed to Marquise Long, I believe, for the finish. And then Marquise, he's a 3-year starter for us. It's always exciting when you see an alley-oop. Marquise does so many things well, including passing there on the lob dunk to Trey Cady. And then Parker Iden, a junior point guard for us. We expect big things from him. He hit a 3 there. We played pretty well. I mean, these are cream of the crop teams in the Central District. Olentangy Liberty, who you see there in the blues, probably one of the top 10 to 12 teams in the state, coached by former Ridgedale coach Greg Nossaman. They run their stuff well, and they were challenges for us, but that's what we want to do in the preseason. We want to play, solid teams like Grove City and like Olentangy Liberty. So we did some good things against them. There are definitely some things to work on, and, we're just happy how that scrimmage went, and I'm always happy with getting beat up a little bit in the scrimmages when the games don't count, because you find out what you're good at, what you need to work on, and then you see who you got to beat as we get into the Central District tournament, because we definitely have to go down to Columbus.
What do you think your strengths will be this year?
Our guard play, we have 4 seniors, 2 of them with Marquise Long and Braylon Dyer. Really have a lot of experience from last year. We have two junior point guards in Parker Iden and Logan Thrapp that, put a lot of time into basketball, and they're very skilled. So I'd say our guard play is strong. We have some younger guys and big guys. Alex Stokes has been really solid for us and been around for a long time, so we know we can always count on Alex. And then we got some younger kids in Boston Pearson, and then another senior in Trey Cady that's kind of an inside-out guy, 3-pointer, but at 6'7", I think he can go inside and rebound for us a little bit too. So strengths would be, I'd probably our guard play, and then right now we're playing 7. We got some guys knocking on the door, so the question is, what's our depth and how quickly can we evolve that, especially when you think of injuries and sickness and everything that happens at this time of year. So we'll see how our depth develops, but when you've been somewhere 3 years, you got guys like Marquise and Alex Stokes who have been practicing with me for 3 years, Parker Iden, they kind of know our stuff, so that's definitely an advantage that they're not restarting, so 3 years of the experience kind of starting to pay off a little bit.
Enjoying coaching your son again?
Oh yeah, it's challenging. Anybody who's done that, and I've talked to a lot of people. Don Worstel coached his son many years ago when he was at Franklin Heights, and if they're going to be in the gym and you're going to be in the gym, you might as well be there together. But definitely some challenges, being dad versus coach, and some of those other things. But for a sophomore, he's started well, he's worked hard, and we'll see where he and we end up.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
We have one of the players we're going to talk to. That's Marquise Long. We'll be back with him right after these words. Back once again on the Coach's Corner program. This is the segment where we talk to one of the players, and if you watched us during the football season, you certainly know Marquise Long. And Marquise, you're now getting ready for the basketball season. Obvious first question is, how much of an adjustment is it going from football to basketball?
It's really not. It's just more conditioning, but my body hurts, but I got it right though. It's really not different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of talk a little bit about what your role is going to be on the team this year.
Being a leader. That's going to be my role, being a leader.
And that's something that, now does the team, they select captains?
No, it was I've been playing with Coach Pearson for 3 years now, so they know how to listen and who's the leader and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you consider yourself kind of a vocal leader? Let the players do their thing, and when they need to get a little talking to, that's where you'll kind of step in. What does that mean, trying to be a leader?
Vocal, and on the court too. When I'm on the court, I impact everything, passing, scoring, rebounding, just telling everybody where to go and stuff like that.
Yeah. What's your strong suit
Like what you mean?
as far as basketball? What's the best part of your game?
Like on the court? Like attacking the rim. Yeah.
Okay. And what's maybe the one thing that you need to work on a little bit? Or you're good with everything?
No, I wouldn't say I'm good with everything, but I'm decent with everything. But it's just like my body language, though. If something don't go my way, I gotta like pick my head up. It don't. Like, yeah.
Okay. Have you set any goals for yourself? And maybe has the team kind of set any goals?
Yeah, I have set goals for myself and the team. This year, I want to have like a 20 plus one season and hit 1,000. I hit 1,000 points here.
Okay. Are you close to that?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty close.
All right, okay. So you kind of know what's in the background.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
sure as you get closer, they're going to kind of remind you, okay, you need 12 or you need 16 or something like that.
No, I don't want that to happen. I just want it to like just come. So I won't know. I just know I'm like really close. But the most important thing is for us to like just win. I just want to win my last year.
All right, that's the mark of a team leader.
Yeah,
and,
I just want to win.
There's no INT or
it's we.
Yeah, we. All right, well, that's a good attitude to have. I know the season starts for you this weekend. Hopefully you can stay healthy and have a full season, and you'll reach that 1,000 mark soon, and then a lot more to come.
Yeah.
All right, Marquise, good luck. Appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate it.
Be back with more on the Coach's Corner program right after these words. Back once again to wrap up the Coach's Corner program. Of course, we invite you to tune in each week throughout the regular season, with the exception, of course, a couple weeks there during the Christmas break. You mentioned Shelby's your first home game. Just kind of talk a little bit about looking at the league, your schedule, what you foresee this season.
Yeah, I think the league's as strong as it's been since I've been here. My first 2 years, it's kind of been Shelby, River Valley, 1, 2. We've been knocking on the door at 3. Pleasant will continue to be good. They have a group of kids that have started and played for a long time and got a lot of varsity experience. Ontario's always right there as well. The new coach at Clear Fork has done some good things. Galleon has potentially 2 all-league players, and then Gallion's old coach went to Highland. So some musical chairs going on, but, it's one of those things in sports that, if you want to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. And, we'll have a chance to do that early on. But with the way our kids have worked and with some of the talent we have, if we can just get everybody to gel and figure it out, anything can happen. So just take it game by game and, try to get better every day. And so, I don't think there's any game on our schedule that we don't have a chance to win. And so we'll just keep practicing hard and be ready to throw it up at Mansfield on Saturday, and then be ready for our home debut Thursday when we host Shelby.
All right, look forward to working with you throughout the season. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jeff. Thanks
Sure.
for your time.
Thank you. It's going to wrap it up for the boys edition of the Coach's Corner program. For Jamie Pearson, I'm Jeff Ruth.
Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen is a unique dining experience with made-from-scratch ingredients and meticulous preparation of each and every plate. At Bucci's, you will not find a canned sauce in our kitchen. Every sauce from marinara and Alfredo to our scampi and marsala is prepared from scratch every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh-made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events.
Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, The Dock, and The Courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Hello, welcome once again to another edition of the Coach's Corner program. This the girls' version, or the young ladies' version. We're going to talk Harding girls basketball. Then Nia Mitchell joins me. You're substituting for the coach today, huh?
Yeah.
Coach White couldn't make it today. You're a junior. You've been playing basketball for a long time. Really one of the key players from last year's ball club and really the last couple years. And just kind of talk a little bit about, as you get ready for this season, maybe what you've seen so far out of the team.
Okay. We don't look terrible. I just feel like we're all just kind of nervous and still kind of adjusting to each other.
Okay, that takes a little while.
Yeah.
So how many games have you played so far?
2.
Okay. I know at this point you're 0-2, still looking for that first win, but obviously you've seen some positives out of those two games.
I have.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from those two matchups and talk a little bit more with Anaya about the upcoming season. We'll be back right after these words.
Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our year-long class available for upperclassmen who have completed the prerequisite Telecom 1 class. Here you will produce and direct your own broadcast events. You will be put in charge of productions and lead other students through the introductory processes of media production. Many of our telecom graduates have gone on to study broadcast media in college and launched careers as television news and weather personalities, Emmy-winning editors for nationally syndicated television shows, and audio production engineers. So don't hesitate to schedule Harding Telecom Digital Media. Talk to your guidance counselor or see Mr. Mullins in room 201.
Back once again on the Coach's Corner program, and Anaya, let's talk a little bit about the highlights from the 2 games that we're going to see. What was the first game you played this year?
Orange Angie Berlin.
Okay, and then who'd you play in your second game?
Big Walnut.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights in both those ball games, starting with the Berlin game. Now, every time you get the ball, you got to say that's me or something, okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange-looking floor down there.
Yeah.
So who are some of the other girls that you're going to be playing with this year?
Talia and Adley Haynes, she's a freshman. They both help us out a lot, put less pressure on me from bringing up the ball and stuff. And there's Rice hitting the 3, came in clutch.
Nice steal and finish. Defensively, how do you think the team has played so far?
Defensively, we played really well. There's stuff we still got to work on, like being in our help side, denying, and stuff like that.
And on the road for the second straight game, this one down at Big Walnut.
I think both teams we played are actually really good teams.
How have practices been for you so far?
Good, hard. We improved a lot from our first game to our second game.
How did you generally look in your scrimmages?
We look good in our scrimmages.
Looks like that's a big gym.
It was.
Looks like it would take a little adjustment to getting used to shooting the basketball. And there you see the final score. So 0-2, who's your next game with?
Shelby.
So you got a tough one right out of the gate to start the MOAC.
Yes.
All right, well now we'll come back and wrap it up. We'll be back with more on our Coach's Corner program right after these words.
The historic OK Cafe.
Pizza, calzones, subs, sandwiches, and more. Our fresh dough is made daily, topped with your favorite ingredients and made to order.
Stop in for our lunch buffet or check out our many daily specials.
Looking for something to do?
Come in and check out our giant projector screen on game days. Sing with friends on karaoke nights and dance the night away with live entertainment from your favorite local bands.
So even though Rex might have a short reach, we'll never come up short on service.
So remember, when you're hungry, check out the OK Cafe, home of the giant 20-inch Pizzasaurus Rex made to order. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. Come to the historic OK Cafe, located at 734 East Center Street, Marion made for over 80 years.
Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program, Anaya mentioned Shelby. Last year, certainly it was kind of Shelby and River Valley and Pleasant. It was a tough league last year, and I think it's probably going to be another tough league again this year. Have you kind of set any goals for yourself or for the team this year?
Well, as a team, we want to win the MOAC. My goal is to get my first D1 offer, or D2, doesn't really matter, and be a better leader, honestly.
Okay. What have you maybe worked on the most since last year?
Body language, and not getting so down on myself every time something don't go my way.
Okay, so more of a positive attitude then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Naya, I know long season to go. Best of luck, certainly, with Shelby on, that's a Thursday game.
Yeah.
And then your first home game's on Saturday, so good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
It's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Coach's Corner program. For Naya Mitchell, I'm Jeff Ruth. Thanks for watching.